So when I got pregnant the second time around, the first thing I did was I adjusted my macros. So instead of wanting to lose weight and be in a calorie deficit, I just wanted to maintain my weight and maintain the muscles that I currently had worked for, which meant that I still had to eat a high protein diet and still work out and still watch my fat intake so that I wouldn't gain so much at the beginning. And I found a strategy that actually worked this time. So I was my own guinea pig in essence, and I'm really excited to be able to share that. I didn't change any workouts. I didn't back up on even weightlifting in general. I just kept doing the things that I was doing. I even sprinted for the first 4 months. I do want to tell you that I remember last pregnancy, the reason why I got so tired was because I didn't eat. I listened to my body and I listened to my feelings and I went with my emotions, and when I didn't feel like eating, I just didn't, and I just felt worse. So with this pregnancy, I forced myself to eat even though I didn't want to, and I knew how much I was supposed to eat at every meal. So I can't stress enough how important it is to kind of force yourself to eat in that first trimester so that you can have the energy to continue your workout plan that you have been on prior to pregnancy. And I think that was the magical transition from working out to working out during pregnancy, because most women, what happens is that they lose the desire to even work out because they don't have the energy to do so. And that's because our hormones are changing and our body's creating life, and we're tired and we're crankier than usual and we're irritable and stuff. And so I really think that had to do a lot with the success of this pregnancy. So after about 4 months, I decided that I didn't want to continue doing speed work, and that was mainly because we were going on winter break and we were going to Hawaii and all that stuff, and I just needed to prepare for that too. But also I was starting to get a little uncomfortable. So I started to back up on my weights and increase my reps. But I continued the same workout plan that I mentioned earlier, 3 to 4 times of lifting, and I still walked a lot and I still did a lot of hiking too. At around 33 weeks, I decided that I wasn't going to force myself to do anything, because I started, my daughter got sick actually first, and when she got sick, I started losing sleep because she was waking up in the middle of the night, so I just didn't really have the energy or the desire to work out either. And then I eventually got sick, and I just decided, you know what, it's not worth it. I'm just going to start preparing now for the arrival of baby boy and just focus on relaxing. So I haven't been working out since 34 weeks, I believe, and I'm okay with that. Totally fine. After I have my baby, which is postpartum for most women, I plan on just doing a lot of resting. And bonding with my new baby and figuring out what motherhood looks like with 2 babies. I say babies because my first one's always going to be my baby. But I just got to figure out what the schedule's going to look like, and you know, how I'm going to survive after my help no longer is here. Another one of my goals for postpartum is to learn what my macros look like when I'm breastfeeding. So obviously I'm still going to maintain my maintenance macros, but I think I'm going to have to adjust and see how many extra calories I need to feed my baby breast milk. I honestly don't think that it burns 1,000 calories like every blog claims. I really think that it depends on the amount of breastfeeding, and depends on the amount of ounces that baby pumped out of you or that you're pumping. So, and I think the more you wean, the less calories you use up, and the more your body starts shifting back into its, normal hormone function. So I will be slowly transitioning back into working out with a lot of walking, some nice hiking, and just figuring out when I can actually fit in my workouts. At about 6 months of solid breastfeeding, I think that at least my plan is to cut so that I can lose the weight that I gained from baby boy, Now honestly, I have no idea how much that is. I'm just gonna measure it by the pants that fit me before and how I look in the mirror. So that's gonna be my scale. And that's only going to happen though if I feel that my hormones have adjusted properly, and if I think that they're still wacky, I'm probably not even going to attempt it.